My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Superman 3. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But these movies are just not for me. Like, I know the first two are classics and people really love them, but I didn't care for them, and this third movie might have just broken me. It's not good. In fact, this is one of the worst comic book movies I have ever watched in my life, and that's saying a lot. So let's begin by talking about the cast, and Christopher Reeve just doesn't really stand out here. Like, I know people love him as this character, and I wouldn't say he gives a bad performance, but I wouldn't say he gives a good performance either. Just a very flat, mediocre performance. Richard Pryor, I thought was very bland and didn't really add too much to this movie. Annette O'Toole does a perfectly fine job. Robert Vaughn is such a generic, forgettable villain, and Annie Ross and Pamela Stevenson didn't do anything for me either. So the cast is just a big old nothing burger of a cast. But I do want to talk about the scenes I like. And it's the scenes where this movie embraces its campiness, embraces its goofiness, and the first scene I like is when Superman turns evil and he straightens the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I thought that was a very good moment. There's a scene where Gus is trying to sign into a computer and you have to turn two keys at the same time. And the way he accomplishes that, I thought was quite amusing. And there's one scene in the finale where Vera turns into a cyborg, and I just thought this scene was rad. So, those scenes I liked. The rest of the movie, not so much. As campy and as stupid and as goofy as this movie is, it somehow manages to be bland and boring and lifeless, and I was just bored out of my mind while watching this movie. And there was so much going on, and it just lacked any bit of focus, and I didn't care about anything. Like, you've got this plot with the villains, you've got this plot with Lana Lang, you've got this plot where Superman turns evil, kinda, and then you've got this supercomputer at the end, and just none of this really connected for me in a cohesive manner, and it just felt like one giant mess. And the movie's 2 hours and 10 minutes, it just dragged for me. Like, this movie honestly felt like 3 hours, and Superman 2 ends with Clark erasing Lois Lane's memories because he can't be with her if he's Superman. He's choosing to be Superman. So for him to enter another relationship in this movie just felt off. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of worried they're going to do that with the next Spider-Man movie because No Way Home ends with Peter making a tough sacrifice. And I feel like the next one might retcon that, and I hope that's not the case. But they do that here, so whatever. What else? I don't know. This movie just bored the shit out of me. It really did. It was a mess. It was so uninteresting. It was so unengaging, and it's not a movie I will ever think about or watch again. So I'm giving Superman 3 a 1 out of 10. Only one more left. I can do it. But Superman 3, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.